to extend a warm and cordial welcoming ceremony between RVS Group of Institutions and Shobhit University. A meaningful partnership and academic collaboration. This occasion reflects the mutual aspiration of both institutions to create greater opportunities for learning, knowledge exchange and future growth. On this memorable respected principals of the RVS Group of Institutions, distinguished head of departments, esteemed faculty members and students. Every meaningful beginning is made more auspicious by paying tribute to a
Beloved Chairman, Vijayashree Dr. Kupusamy Ayya, Honourable Chief Guest, Academics Dr. Sankaranarayanasamy, RVS Group of Institutions, Dr. G. Mohan Kumar, Principal, RVS College of Engineering and Technology, respected Principals, Professors from RVS Group of Institutions, esteemed HoDs, Professor, faculty members, and my dear students, a very good morning to 1.5% here. It is my immense pleasure to welcome you all to the MOU signing ceremony between RVS Group of Institution and Shobhit University. Today is a landmark occasion that reflects our shared community to academic excellence, innovation, research and holistic development. This collaboration indicates more than just the signing of an agreement. It represents the beginning of long-term partnership that will create opportunities for faculty and student interchanging, collaborative research, academic enrichment programs, internship, skill development initiatives and knowledge sharing. We are confident that this partnership will greatly benefit our institutions and contribute to the advancement of higher education. I express our heartfelt gratitude to our respected Chairman Vijayashree Dr. Kupusamy Ayya, whose visionary leadership and constant dedication continue to give the RVS Group of Institution towards excellence in education. We are deeply honored by the presence of our Chief Guest, Professor Moni, former Director General of National Informatives under NIC, Government of India. Sir, your distinguished career and invaluable contribution to education and e-governance inspire us all. We sincerely thank you for gracing this occasion. I extend my warm and heartfelt welcome to our Academic Director Dr. Sankaranarayanasamy, RVS Group of Institutions, and our respected Principal Dr. Mohan Kumar, RVS College of Engineering and Technology, who is presenting over today's ceremony. Their visionary leadership, strong commitment, and constant guidance have been instrumental in enhancing the growth and reputation of our group of institutions. I also extend a cordial welcome to all the principals from the various institutions under RVS Group of Institutions. A cordial welcome to all our directors, principals, head of the departments, faculty members, and my dear students of RVS Group of Institution. A special welcome to our esteemed media representative for joining us and sharing the memorial occasion with our wider community. Finally, I extend my warmest welcome to my dear students. Those enthusiasm and participation make every event meaningful and successful. Once again, I extended my heartfelt welcome to every one person here. Wish you all memorable and successful event. Thank you very much.
Honor our esteemed chief guest with a shawl and bouquet. I now request Dr. P. Rajendran, Director IQAC, to come forward and honor our Dr. G. Mohan Kumar, Principal, RVS College of Engineering and Technology, to deliver the presidential address.
Good morning. As other, all the principals here to welcome our chief guest today and few days after going to be our chief guest, Professor M. Moni, Professor Emeritus and Chairman of CAIRS, Shobhit University, Uttar Pradesh, and former Director General of NIC, National Informatics Center, Government of India. I also extend my warm welcome to Dr. Sankaranarayanasamy, our Director Academics, and my special welcome to all my colleague, counterpart principals, Dr. Kavita, Principal of Siddha Medical College, Dr. Vijay, Director and Principal of RVS Dental College, Dr. Prabha, Director of MBA, Dr. Puchelvan, Principal of Homeopathy College, Dr. Vijayan, RVS Institute of Technology, Principal, Dr. Lata, Principal of RVS College of Nursing, Dr. Sundar Ganapati, Principal of RVS Pharmacy College, and Dr. Vijayashree, RVS College of Education, and I extend, dear Dr. Rajendran, our Director of RVS College of Engineering and Technology, my dear the coordinators of this program, hitherto in the following years, Dr. Sivaraju and Dr. Rajkumar, and all other professors, head of the departments from both RVSCET and RVSIT and other engineering colleges, professors and my dear student friends. We have a kural, Tunai Nalam Aakam Tarum, Vinay Nalam Vendiye Ellam Tarum. அப்படின்றது ஒரு நல்ல ஒரு லீடர்ஷிப்புக்கான ஒரு திருக்குறள். திருக்குறளில் எல்லாத்துக்குமே குறள் இருக்குது. With whom we are having a relationship professionally will lead to us whatever we are aspiring to. யாரை நம்ம துணையாக வச்சுட்டு ஒரு காரியங்களை ஆரம்பிக்கிறோமோ அந்த காரியங்கள் எல்லா விதத்திலும் வெற்றியாக முடியும் அப்படின்றது அதோட மீனிங். Today we are having a MOU session with formally it is Shobhit University, right? Shobhit University நம்மளுக்கு பெருசாக தெரியாது. It is with Dr. Moni. We are having the MOU with Professor Moni, who is presently in Shobhit University. That understanding we should take. And in this juncture, I want to tell about sir, how he is with RVS Group, right? When I was in my previous institution, I met Professor Moni in his den at Delhi when he was the sitting DG of NIC, Government of India. Yeah, terror administrator, but he wanted everything to complete in a right way, and he will do it. He will make everyone to do that and come with all success. நான் நம்ம பிரின்சிபல்ஸ்க்காக சொல்கிறேன். நான் ஒரு 2 பேர்த்தை தான் ரொம்ப ஆச்சரியப்பட்டு பார்த்தது. ஏன்னா நம்ம நிறைய பாலிட்டிஷியன்ஸோடலாம் நம்மளுக்கு பெரிய இன்ட்ராக்ஷன்ஸ் கிடையாது. அகாடமிஷியன்ஸ் அண்ட் அஃபீஷியல்ஸோட தான் உண்டு. நான் வியந்து பார்த்தது நம்ம டாக்டர் ராமசாமி, பழைய DC ஆஃப் தமிழ்நாடு அக்ரி யூனிவர்சிட்டி. When he is talking in a forum, he will present statistical information of Tamil Nadu, being a Tamil Nadu Agri University DC. He gave a excellent statistical information when he is talking about, we heard that in some time we hear in news or we may read in newspaper. I was exclaimed when I am seeing him. But before that, sir is a person I can say always with my colleagues in college and couple of years before with Ayya also. our Honourable Chairman also, a mini encyclopedia, right? So encyclopedia is one which speaks about everything, right? Everything. Then only we can say as. When we had a meeting with my previous college, with our chairman, ex-chairman and other officials, we are proposing to start that was actually sanctioned with university, but it was not happened. But after that sanction we received, we are planning to start the extension center in Madagascar, right? And he was invited as a chief guest for a function. Since my discussion at Delhi, I invited him for a graduation day at that time, I think 2009 or 10. Sir is well known. Here I could not able to recollect, but Sir will know that. And when we are discussing about Madagascar, chairman asked him, we are trying to make an extension center in Madagascar. அப்படின்னு சொல்லி முடிக்க சார் வந்து Madagascar is an African city. Madagascar பற்றி geological information, geographical information, climate, என்னெல்லாம் ஃப்ரூட்ஸு, என்னெல்லாம் பிளான்ட்ஸு, பயிர் என்ன, அங்கே இருக்கிற மக்களோட வாழ்க்கை என்ன, பேச இருக்கிற எல்லாருமே just stopped talking, discussing even. Because our chairman also was very high literate and he will discuss any field, but he kept mum totally. So Madagascar வேற ஒரு கண்ட்ரியில் இருக்கிற ஒரு ஊரை பற்றி அவ்வளோ ஸ்டாட்டிஸ்டிக்கல் இன்ஃபர்மேஷன் கொடுக்குறாரு அப்படின்னா just you think about our country. And he was the head of NIC. He is a graduate of IIT in computer science engineering, and he led NIC, and I think NIC is a child of his imagination only, right? Because previously it was with another name, and after NIC established, all the government websites are created by NIC, all the government, including our Tamil Nadu websites also, right? So such a laurel he carries. And another time when he is visiting, since Mohan is there, when he comes to Coimbatore, he will used to visit. And when he visited there, we just talked about some religious informations about Christians in Kerala, how they entered, what is the social economic background, how they affected the administration of our country. He just started talking, and it's really not forgettable for me. It is more than 15 years before. I am unable to forget till today. He started by St. Thomas, after that who comes in, and how it is spread in Kerala, how it affects the politics at that time, what is the status of this time. And Dr. Rajendran told yesterday there was an information, Hindu temples organized and administered by Muslims in our country, few places. So this is one of the information. And if you go to computer science and all, I think I explained today, he talks about the digital twin. So he is updating everything, right? Definitely he will be an example for all of us, particularly for all administrators here. And I am funnily noticing when I was again there, he joined in Shobhit University. He was invited to join. Lot of places invitation is there. Since he is settled in Delhi, the nearby place he looked after, and he is taking up the farming, smart farming, and bringing up the lifestyle of poor farmers and tribal farmers, and it is excellent, right? So it is not a project which is applied to Tamil Nadu only. Since being a Tamilian, he is very much fond of doing it for our state, and he is pulling every villages in the country, right? With the collectorates as a model centers, he's talking with them and doing everything. And this is farming area, irrigation, agriculture, whatnot, right? Now he discussed about El Nino, right? Everything, every information. And I think I am not exaggerating, right? You please have a discussion with him and you can ask any query, and I think he will have an answer. It is not testing his capability of answering. We can get a lot of information for our self, right? So 2 years before, I was about to invite him for our graduation day, and at that time chairman suggested me to invite Tamil Nadu Agri University because of some work with our RVSCET's Agri department. He said let us invite Dr. Neeta Lakshmi, and since he was unable to attend, we invited Balagusami. So at that time itself, a couple of years before, sir would be, but now it is not time. He met our chairman and he knows our chairman very well, and he is already having a good relationship with our trustee. Trustee, both are working together in many things. He is a very close friend of many chairmen of universities, engineering colleges, MOUs in almost all the big institutions. And now he is here. He met our chairman at when he is worshipping Palani. And from that time itself, chairman is very, very particular about inviting him, right? Forcing all of us to make this happen here. And in the project, what he will inform everything. I just give a preface about it. Already, I told a couple of years before, it is already started. He called me and he wanted to do this survey, statistical information, and the poor person's income, doubling the income, right? So these are all the things which the nation is looking for as of now. He is taking one among that. And I am very much interested in hydrogen technology. We applied a proposal and we are thinking of moving further. For that also I am planning to have, since he is coming here, I am planning to have a discussion with sir. Right? Hydrogen technology is entirely different. Very high philanthropist, we all know. And he wanted sir to guide all the principles particularly, not others, principles, to direct all the principles in this way. And he wanted the computer science students to develop some app for the farmers to uplift their lifestyle and their life, integrating computer science, agricultural institute students, the power of students he wanted to use. And this 1 week, we utilized him being present here. We utilized him for tomorrow's graduation day. I extend my warm welcome to all the principals to be part of it tomorrow. After that, we are going to, sir is a very young person, is going to climb them. After that, a meeting with our RVS Medical College, Horticultural Colleges, and Agricultural College the next day, Agri College in Punjab. Before that, sitting in his house, I have to say, because he is a retired officer. Sitting in his house, he is talking through people, officials, and making an appointment with our collector today. Today evening there is a meeting with our collector, and he invited a couple of principals along with him. And when we are going to Trichy on Tuesday morning, there will be a meeting with that collector. After that, NIT director invited him. So NIT, there will be a brief meeting. After that, a meeting with Agricultural College of RVS College. This is the agenda I think everyone gone through. With this attending this program. It's not my program, it is not our RVSCET program, it is our knowledge program. Being close with him, I am organizing, that's it. Otherwise, you would have organized anyone. I thank all the principals for being here, and I thank these initiations will go further and make our students open their eye in new fields which they are not aware of, right? It will create a lot of entrepreneurial thoughts, skills in our students. I think I invite all the students, particularly final years are not there, but still final year students and third year students to take up the assignments given by sir through our mentors, so that your thinking, wide thinking, where to apply, you can get an idea about it, right? So with this, I once again welcome sir to our institution, and let us hope for the best. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. An institution flourishes through the wisdom of experienced Sankaranarayanasamy, former Director NIT and Director Academics, RVS Group of Institutions, to felicitate the gathering.
It's very nice to have all the principals along with our Dr. Kalpan and the founder principal of our RVS College of Engineering, along with the students and other faculty members who are here. My first meeting in this campus after joining here was in September last year. That was felicitation of educationist, and we called 5 tribal school headmasters here, and we felicitated them. And this MOU is cut directly into that. And we are visiting that 5 villages on Sunday. And this project is mainly going to be implemented mainly for the benefit of the tribal people, for medical colleges in this MOU. I think she would have understood now. Professor Moni explained what is the importance of health care to be implemented along with this project. You know, economy and health care has to go hand in hand. And this project mainly looks into it. You know, so when we see people like Professor Karapanan and Professor Moni, age is only a number. So 15 years after retirement, and that is really hard working to do. Because I also come from a peasant family. And as he rightly said, the data collection, compilation of data for the different areas is right now, many people are leaving agriculture. If we do that properly and it has been disseminated among the rural people, the data, if it is available only with the centers, is not going to help. If it is disseminated among the rural people, then we can see many people coming back to agriculture. And this MOU is initial step towards that. And I think this is the second MOU we are signing with a group of institutions. First one we signed with the NIT MOU, and it has listed all the institutions with their importance in that MOU. And it's a very comprehensive MOU. The implementation of that is among with us. We have to work hard to see the fruit of his dream come true. I wish all the best to all the people who are associated with this. All the best. Thank you.
Institutions and Shobhit University. This partnership marks the beginning of a new chapter. All the principals of the RVS group of institutions to kindly come forward and join the dignitaries on the dais. and Dr. Sankaranarayanasamy, Director Academics RVS Group of Institutions, as a token of continued bond and celebration. The landscape of e-governance and informatics in India. Professor Agricultural Informatics and E-Governance and Program Director at the Center for Agricultural Informatics and E-Governance Research Studies, Department of Agri-Informatics Engineering, Shobhit University, Meerut. He is the former Director General of the National Informatics Center under the Ministry of Electronics and Information Technology, Government of India, where he played a pioneering role in advancing e-governance in the country. With over 34 years of informatics, digital governance and national development. Professor Moni was instrumental in conceptualizing and implementing landmark initiatives such as the district program and the digital networks for
very happy to see a very young man by the name Dr. Karpannan. He is with us today, and I am very happy to see him, and is able to walk without any support. And you are the prime example to all the youngsters. It is a very important day in my journey. And by visiting this very important institution, a center of learning, and after seeing the Honourable Chairman at Prani Temple, I was also very much moved. The mathematician, MSc Mathematics, 74-76 from Ramakrishna Mission Vivekananda College, Mylapore, and MTech Computer Science from IIT Chennai, 76-78 batch. And I did my schooling in Tirunelveli district and graduation from Aranya Kuluri, Alvaimuri. And Mr. Appav Nadar is my classmate, former speaker of Assembly. We studied together in PUC, 70-71, in my DNA. When I was given the opportunity, I joined after my intern in 1978 National Informatics Center, which was a UNDP program. And for the youngsters and other members, I should also tell a small historical one. National Informatics Center was due to Madam in the when she was the Prime Minister, when she used to visit various countries. And unfortunately, we didn't have data. What our Indian embassy used to do is that export from that country to India, we used to use it as an export from this country. And unfortunately, we lost our chance in industrial revolution. So Madam Indira Gandhi thought that India should not lose the electron of bureaucracy. Information is power, and power is corrupted in India. And that's what people used to say that. So at that time, it was an information planning analysis group. When this was submitted, normally such all international organizations used to submit the project proposal for advices, input. It was sent to France. There was an organization called Data for Governance, equivalent of NIC. Dr. Salmona was the chief. When he was given this report for his input, he outrightly rejected. In India, this cannot work because its bureaucracy is with the steel framework. They will not allow any information to navigate from one department to another. But then, since then Prime Minister was very much interested, so UNDP invited the then Director General of, at that time he was Executive Director, and to make a presentation to the UNDP higher authorities. And they sanctioned as a special project to India. And today, this is the only UNDP program has become a national center with international focus in the history of UNDP. They give projects to many other countries. After the project period is over, the project is also over. And this is how it has come out. The seed was put in 75. It was approved in 76 and 77, first batch, and 78, we are the second batch people. We were really worked very hard as a founding scientist of National Command Research. And that time UNDP gave a very big mainframe system that is called, we utilized that networking for the first Asian Games, which was held in 82. And that time, Rajiv Gandhi was the General Secretary of the Congress Party, and myself, NIC was involved in networking of various stadiums. And that time there was no networking, and on that time BSNL came later, and that was called that time Department of Telecommunications. And with the ORG and with the really, network, the TV channel, TV box, with each wires has been completely, interfaced, and that's how we demonstrated the data exchange between various games. It was the first time in the Asian Games in India, first one was in 1953, I believe, and it came at that time. It's early morning, 4 o'clock. That's how Mr. Rajiv Gandhi was very much interested. When he became the Prime Minister, that is, I think networking is very essential. But in government, you can't introduce any programs as it is. You have to have a report, a committee report, and so many other things. Luckily, there was a committee at Dr. Raja Chelaya, then member Planning Commission, to network libraries in 1985-86. So that committee report was used to bring it networking to the district at that time. Then there were a lot of opposition by the various things that it delayed 2 years, but finally they agreed to today, that internet and everything it's available with the high speed. Even every panchayat is supposed to get to 1 Gbps to 10 Gbps for net connectivity. And then RailNet with 8,000 railway stations. RailNet is the only network which is a fail-soft network on which railways run. 8,000 stations with a high-speed network with 5 kilometers radius Wi-Fi. So the 8,000 railway station can become a very good focus for village level computerizations, apart from BharatNet connectivity. And that's how they, somewhere water has to be collected and it has to be treated and so on and so forth. That's how when we launched the district level programs, District Information System Program also was launched, NICNET and District Information System Program. And the government also sanctioned 2 technical scientists with programming capability, one programmer assistant and one programmer district informatic officer. It is the first in history, even in the developing and developed country, to provide such manpower and network capability to every district. And when district information system was announced, people didn't know what to do then. My boss called me, you are an IITian, I am giving 6-letter word district information system, and it is up to you to do whatever you want. Then I took, okay, fine, very good, that it is a godsend opportunity to work for rural people, so I should take it up. Then how to go on? And India is a country where with the different administrative capabilities, and different style. And even in Tamil Nadu, you can say that the style is from one district to another district. Good habits and everything. Even land records computerization is still same as in Madras Presidency. Even if you go to Orissa, that part of then Madras Presidency and is all same even now. Terminologies and so on and so forth. So I took Kerala as well. People ask me that why you took a Kerala. Actually, there is a reason, because one is that I am from Kanyakumari district, I can understand Malayalam. So language is not an issue. But Kerala has got a special feature. Irrespective of it is ruled by both Congress and Communists with one and the same, as far as grassroots level is concerned. But this is the first state which was successful in implementing family planning and literacy. No other states. And I thought that any pilot project should be initiated in a state which can be made successful. If the pilot project is not successful, it cannot happen. So we signed an MOU, and that time Mr. Karnakaran was the Chief Minister. And we signed an MOU, and that time we were in Planning Commission. And we signed it. I was camping there, 14 districts, every day, after day programs in telling how to go about it, collecting information. When I collected information, it is about 700 reports in which block level to state level they used to send reports daily, weekly, monthly, fortnightly, everything. None of the reports is to even, it can be comparable. Because nobody will bother about it, send some information. So when I made it all those things, 700-page report, this is where information revolution has to take place with the digital technology. It was in 1986. But I was shown black flag. When 3 years back, when Mr. Moni used to go to Kerala, they used to say that go back Moni. I faced to go back Moni, 1986, from many of the districts. Now they say that energy is same, whether Moni or Moni. And then, by the time Mr. EK, communist government has come, I finished the district level programs, and the state level I was having a discussion. One strong communist leader, Madam Gauri Amma, is become an industries minister. She sent a note to the chief minister that we understand that the government official from central government is discussing with government officials here. Previous government would have done MOU, but this government has to take a call. This officer should be asked to go. And also, if you see the letter, God's own country, you can also see the go down country also. Go down, God's own, go down. But luckily, the God's own country, that capability worked. Previous government wanted to use this network which we established in Kerala for their national games. This is the first state to use these. They put games in all the stadium throughout the state. The sports minister was Mr. Neela Lohita Dasanada. And the director was Mr. G.T. Thompson. He is an IAS officer. Later he became the chief secretary. They came to me that, this now what to do, that we have taken a decision to use the network. At that time, Keltron and VRDC and NIC was trying to do that. And I told him it seems that they have sent the file to AKG Center. AK Gopal Center is the decision-making center for Communist Party. And I told him the file has gone, it may be in coma for years, and I am going back to Delhi. Next day, there was a steering committee meeting with Mr. Honourable Chief Minister, Mr. E.K. Nayanar, and Mr. Karnataka, then Chief Minister, and Mr. A.K. Antony, then Chief Minister, was there. Mr. Neela Lohinda Dasanada told that this is a problem we are having it. Mr. E.K. Nayanar, in his own witty style, you have taken a decision, use it. After the game is over, I will take the call whether we should go for computerization or not. The decision which was taken by Mr. E.K. Nayanar against his own Industries Minister today, Kerala is number 29. He said it, which many of the opposition party also should know. It is a government of India scheme. It is not meant for only for Kerala, so against to work on it. It is going to throughout the country. We should also get benefit out of it, and we will operationalize it. If anything to be done by the state government, we will take that call. And the next meeting, the district collectors meeting, we took a decision to use this program, go for computerization. Next day, all the newspapers said it, Communist Party doesn't want computerization, but the Chief Minister wants it. And today you can see that this is Kerala is well ahead in IT, and you can see that that is a decision taken, and I am also part of the journey that, which I will narrate to the 2022 IAS professionals which I was addressing in Gujarat, and Kerala State IAS officers, federal officers also was there. They stood up, sir, we would like to interact with you still further that. So this is how we made the journey, and we presented this report to 5 district collectors conference, Jaipur, Bhopal, Imphal, and Hyderabad and Coimbatore, and that time Dr. Alexander was the governor. I presented it here, in that meeting took place in Sitara building at that time. That's how the journey takes place. Today, district information system, 28 sectoral database we visualized, 1986. Agriculture, animal husbandry, fisheries, education, ST development, AC development, rural development, and so on and so forth. One district collector in Bellary district, he operationalized the Proforma which he put it for education. He brought out a very good database based on which they were able to identify that there are even in schools, there is no separate lavatory for girls students, which was brought out by our district informatic officer. When this was presented to the then rural development minister in Karnataka, who comes from the royal family, he was shocked how this can happen in my area. And he sanctioned 10 crore rupees at that time, built up lab. His another brother is now taking up smart tribal farming in in that district, there in Bellary, which has been divided into 2 more districts there. And that's how the journey which I was part of that 28 sectoral database. And 91 we established a cooperative informatics division, which is at that time we used to have a primary agricultural cooperative societies, 1 lakh. There is no value chain. Loan they used to take it and pay it due to politics. And then 95 I was given an opportunity to work. My boss told me that okay, agriculture you work on IT for whole country. I told him that okay, fine, but how to go about it? And that time I had only one component. I purposely am telling for all of you. Rio X Summit document was there, 92. In chapter 10, they talked about Agenda 21, chapter 10. They talked about sustainable information system for agriculture, information system for sustainable agriculture model. So I took that component, I thought let me operationalize it in India. China was doing it, India was doing it. So I went to my boss, asked him that, sir, now you have to give some money for me to conduct a conference. He said that is fine, but government of India doesn't give money like this. You have to have a scheme, so no money, but you organize it. So you can see that now I am 73, you can minus 95, you can see that I thought, okay, fine. I created a poster, put a banana plant on the computer terminal, called the National Conference on Informatics for Sustainable Agriculture Development, ISDA 95. And I sent this brochure to all the people and all the nationalized banks. I got 6.5 lakh rupees at that time. The first man who used to send this, Mr. Gopal Krishnan, Chairman, Indian Bank. Unfortunately, later he got case to be jailed and so on and so forth. But he was very, a promising person. And 450 people participated in the campaign. Dr. Balram Jakar is one of the top leaders, Speaker of Lok Sabha. He was the Cabinet Minister for Agriculture. He was supposed to come for inaugural session. 4 Agriculture Secretary, Rural Development Secretary, Planning Secretary, Fertilizer Secretary was there. And some family member died. He sent a telegram that I want to attend this conference, but I will come for valedictory. Those was cabinet ministers on those days. When he came, I 15 programs. I prepared everything as an organizing secretary. In the valedictory session, I told him. Once again, it's a great moment. Sir, if India is an agrarian economy, why don't you allocate 3 to 6% of agriculture budget for IT and agriculture? My boss' eyes were red because when bosses are there, juniors cannot openly talk. No, this is a bureaucracy here. But there was a 2-minute silence. Dr. Balram Jakar said, why not? And Minister of Agriculture put up a committee. And Department of Agriculture is the first department in the central government to go for department-wise network. It's called DACNet, which has got a lot of IT. 127. A group did it with network, intranet. That was the first network which come out with data, these data center concepts. Today you can see that so much data centers in the country. 2002. 15 informatics network, naming ceremony was done. People are not happy. I put it, and today they're all being operationalized in many countries. And MarkNet. When Mr. Vajpayee was the Prime Minister, due to onion price, they lost 5 state governments. There is an IAS officer from Jharkhand, that time Jharkhand was not there. Later only Jharkhand came, in 98, and that time we decided to go for AgmarNet project, which was written in my room. Next day it's approved. The secretary was Mrs. Radha Singh. And she said that if India has to grow, it is only through AgmarNet. 7,000 wholesale mandis. We have, with the network dial-up connectivity, before internet came into pictures, we have connected 3,500 wholesale mandis, 400 agriculture commodities. Throughout the world, people, research scholars, everybody was using this data. Millions of people that's why my name was nominated for Technology Museum Award for US. Luckily, Muhammad Yunus got it from Bangladesh, and next year he got Nobel Prize. I was runner-up for Technology Museum, and later he became a negative man when he was an advisor in Bangladesh 2 years back. So that's how we did contributions. And AgmarNet 2.0 is now coming once again to 2025. I was asked to present to all the people that how to go for AgmarNet 2.0. Why I am telling this example is 7,000 wholesale mandis, so many millions of farmers, small farmers. There is no MBA in agriculture marketing in this country. MBA in agribusiness, which is meant for corporate houses. And 7,000 mandis, if 4 MBA students are becoming interns, whole agriculture sector, it will become completely revolutionized. Right? And it is not a one-day job, it is completely a scenario for decades-long experience. That. And 2019-15, when network, then the committee set up instead of 3 to 6%, they put it 2 to 3%. They made it that every government, afterwards they started utilizing, rather than utilizing the instrument for information system, they started buying computers. So no information systems there. And that was the scenario in which I was totally associated with that. So from 87 onwards, district program, IT in agriculture, and then operationalization of many programs. And 2002 there was an agricultural resources information system. I was from the Department of Space and the National Natural Resource Management. And we made it as a scheme, but we are not able to operationalize. Many agricultural universities were not even able to competent enough to undertake this project. 2002, I brought a scheme called Smart Village, Smart Island, and grassroots level informatics program got it approved as a planning scheme. We found it very difficult because networking is not there. People were not even visualize what is the importance of data. And many such programs were going on and must have traveled from more than 400 districts. And thanks to Mr. Ravi Kumar, who was sitting there, it's like he is a district informatics officer from Coimbatore. Like this, all the people were able to bring in district informatics revolutions that. And because I thought that we are all getting salary from taxpayers' money. So it should be, whatever we do, we should document it, make it available to the younger generations. And today, by documenting sincerely, now it is paying a lot of things now. And I am able to compare that what we visualized in 87, how it is relevant for 2026. And last one was that we networked 7,032 locations for animal disease monitoring. In this country, and that was launched. During this process, I have seen many boys and girls from the rural area are leaving agriculture. That was a big concern. So we have an agriculture engineering as a new discipline, agriculture statistics as a new discipline. Then I thought that why we have a data science. And that time it's not called a data science, data analysis in agriculture sector. Agriculture sector is about 15 such systems. Everything is generating data. There is no data science, there is no computer science there. And computer science people, they don't understand agriculture. Agriculture is the only sector of land. What will they do? 400 agricultural commodities and 127 agroclimatic zone, which can grow what food which can grow. No other countries have got this feature. 360 days we can grow, but our people are leaving agriculture. People have computer science. How many research work you have done it in IT and agriculture? No. Then why are you making this type of comments? You are from the Anna University, premier university. Green people are joining. If you don't understand the agriculture economy, how other people will understand? That's why I am giving this example is that everybody has got a responsibility within us. And I thought that why can't we have agricultural informatics as a discipline? MTech in agricultural informatics, BTech in agricultural informatics, PG diploma in agricultural informatics. So that you teach AI, you teach, data analytics, you teach, and that time blockchain was not there, and data is getting generated from agriculture, animal husbandry, fisheries, water bodies, and so on and so forth. And it is a live example for boys and girls to understand. And even water quality. How many people know that in order to increase productivity, water quality has to be seen with respect to 2,000 parameters? 2,000 parameters. You are not supposed to cook food with mineral water, with RO water. It uses all your minerals. But we do it. They say that use tap water. You cook in the tap water, that is good for you. I don't know that you people, maybe lady members may know, but this is told by Dr. Chandriya. She is from the Tamil Nadu Water Board. She worked only for water quality. For 33 years, she told that she joined in our group, in the health informatics programs. So this is our journey, and then I thought that rather than after retirement going to other one, I thought it will be join an university. Promote digital penetration in agriculture. According to NASCAM report, by 2023, India is called a digital India. People are working everywhere. But digital penetration agriculture sector in 2023 is less than 3%. It is a shocking. And how to break it? 400 agriculture commodities. 360 days we have sunshine. And 127 agroclimatic zone means we can produce what the whole world wants. We can become really an anatata. But what we make it? $20 billion we make agriculture waste every year. $19 billion we create post-harvest loss. So $39 billion we make, which is supposed to come to the farmer. Getting a price is different. So this is what is a concern. We thought that unless we bring in computer science in agriculture as a new discipline, and our villages cannot become Vikshit Bharat and Atmanirbhar. So I was included in the Doubling Farmers Income Committee report set up by Honourable Prime Minister Dr. Ashok Committee. Point 12B, Digital Technology in Agriculture. I was able to give 40 recommendations with 7 mission mode programs. And 7 mission mode program is size neutral, means it's not small farming or marginal farming, semi, medium, and large. This will give a complete digitalization of farming life cycle. It is to be essential. And and 50,000 higher education institutions, take 50 villages, bring in this large scale database development and so on and so forth modeling. We have done it. All boys and girls from rural area, they can become an entrepreneur in their own house. We wanted to have one agri-tech startup in every Gram Panchayat. So that this agri-tech startup and the farming community, they don't have to run from pillar to post. By 2047, farmers should not go to district collectorate office, they should come to higher education institution. What I can do. And higher education institutions should be able to tell what to grow, way to grow, where to grow, how to grow, when to grow, for whom to grow. Same thing, what not to grow, when not to grow, how not to grow, and where not to grow. This is what Israel does. If there is a rainfall only, this much work, they will advise every farmer that you should go only for this crop. So we should adopt it because 1 KVK is not going to solve the problem. So 15,000 higher education institutions, 15 villages, each one is having minimum 200 computers, lying idle between 4 p.m. to 8 p.m. at colleges not running 1 crore computers, can make this whole country, this prosperous #1 country in the whole world. This is the journey in which I am involved, and the 7 mission board programs, synergization of all government schemes at the village level. People do not know what is the government schemes available for my village. Second one is that comes in the irrigated area, what should be there, rainfed area, what should be there, and in tribal area included as a spotted tribal farming, 1,45,000 tribal villages. Tribal farming is very important, that. And second one is digitalized agrovet advisories and comprehensive risk management solutions. That is digitalized agricultural resources information system and micro-level planning. For this 400 agriculture commodity value chain. Fifth is that farming as a service, input, credit, and service, knowledge, and the logistics and everything as a service to the farmer. Lot of agri-tech startups. Then to promote precision farming, digitalized integrated land and water management. Today precision farming is being redefined as agronomy plus AI is called precision farming. And the last one is digitalized farm health management. Human health, allopathy, Ayurveda, Siddha, Unani, homeopathy, naturopathy. And then plant health, animal health, soil health, water health, fish health and environment. everything generating data with the GS layer, with the help of geography people. We should be able to have a good informatics so that use of AI, big data analytics, and blockchain technology to ensure optimal nutrition in soil and harvested food to minimize human disease. This is a research work which we are now taking up through all the higher education institutions. If this is done, time will come that India will have a data set with 10,000 data scientists to work only on health informatics for the whole world. And that's what it has to be done. And that's what which, after seeing this, what is coming in your mind? And that's what I would like to, agricultural intelligence, agricultural informatics, artificial intelligence towards agricultural wisdom. Agriculture, because our farmers are having agricultural intelligence traditionally. Students, can you tell me that what was the land use classification in Tamil Nadu during Kolkata period? Division. There they said what to grow, how the life should be there. And all the five, now today it is government of India, during the British period they got 9 land use classification. From 5 land use classifications come. So I think time has come if you would like to see increasing productivity. Our product is very pathetic. We are not even able to meet the ICR lab's productivity. So it has to come out by 2047. Independence, we have spent all the money in irrigations, 33%, which has become backward, which is not going to give more, because more fertilizer, we have killed all the soil fertility, and you can see that some of the states they run now the cancer train in Punjab. And I work with myself and one professor from SRM Sonipati worked on one university on that how the farming community has got turned into a cancer family, completely with the data analytics and AI and so on. So this is very important that we have to look into it. So the 7 mission programs and convert agricultural intelligence through the AI, convert into agricultural informatics, adopt all. That recently for Jawahar Hills we are working on the smart tribal farming. One Tamil teacher from the Kamban Arts College she told that sir in Malay Kadam. And there that this is the author has written about how agriculture was done in Jawahar Hills. I told it's a good thing that in by Jawahar Hills brochure that will be the first line. Malay Kadam, how it was talked about it. We talked about everything, Tamil, but we don't want to promote Tamil in a very big manner. So that's why in this district, the agricultural informatics, all the project in Tamil Nadu, I would like to do an AI based also. What is written in Sangam literatures, let us do it. One more pilot project in Neither. One project in Maradam. Do you know anything what is Maradam, Mullai, Maradam, Neither, Palai? People understand? Now it has come out and show some of the slides here. And it is very important for our people to understand today's AI. So we are going to work on under health informatics with industry that instead of large language model, we are going to work on short language model. So this is how we have to grow. So this is very important to merge with almost all the sciences. And creating future leaders, entrepreneurs, innovators for Dikshin Bharat and the global South. Global South, we have to become the leader because we have got culture and wisdom and agrarian one. Vision to action, scaling digital technology in agriculture for Dikshin Bharat. And related digitization, climate resilient practices, large scale adoption of AI, IoT, and cyber physical systems for adaptability. You must be teaching in computer science, but you have not seen the other side, that what you should go to the village level. And then you have a smart tribal farming. People asked me that 36 by 37, it says that it is a growth model where I have mentioned. I presented to the Chief Economic Advisor, Dr. and about 25 Indian Economic Service officers at the level of advisor. That 50,000 higher education institutions, if they adopt 10 to 15 villages with the the faculty members, if they do modeling of the villages, and you know that how the village has to be developed based on natural resources. And he said that, Professor Moni, it's a very important feedback, and this is an economic office, Indian Economic Service officer will coordinate. Her name is Madam Shobhit Singh. This is 2022 Indian Economic Service batch, and she will interact with you and give all the data. So this has happened in April 7, 2025. She said, the Chief Economic Advisor said that we will bring it some information about smart tribal farming in economic survey. So as a product of government systems, I have been sending the information up to December 31st, but on January 5th I sent a 3-page note to the Chief Economic Advisor, because I don't want somebody to lose the information. And he felt very happy, included in page number. This is good for system analysis. I studied it when I studied it in computer science. I don't know whether you teach that 5W1H framework. It is very much essential for computer science students to apply information, to go for information system modeling. So this has been recognized as a growth model and a replicable model in global south. So why don't you, whatever you do it, your forum also is very important. And then you have, that agriculture value chain. There is a scheme in Government of India. PPP means public-private partnership in agriculture commodity value chain development. It comes under Rashtriya Krishi Vigan Yojana, and this 400 agriculture commodity which value chain I talk about it. If you adopt in your villages a commodity value chain, you have a Government of India scheme to be supported. And that they have, in order to operationalize it, the Joint Secretary was instrumental. He told the Moni sir, for this agriculture commodity value chain is a Government of India recommendation. Whichever college is doing it, we will give Container Corporation of India as we will sponsor it. And we will give all the schemes related to logistic and commodity go up to the airport or seaport. People don't want to know. That's why I put it there. PPP, ABCD, and they set up a separate project management unit in association with FICCI to work on commodity value chain. So it is now a one pilot project in all our 5 agroecological one. See that how Tolkapi has told you, how all these that one is talk about agriculture. It will reveal so many things that. And now today technology is available. And that's why we decided, rather than going for a highly expenditure based large scale learning models, let us go for a short learning models for agriculture one. If we do it, we can promote in all global south. And this is from market reforms to digital public infrastructure based on AgmartNet, which I put it in 98. And this is a very big one that how we can that promote that 5W1H framework. And if this is operationalized, our farming community need not be a poor. Because people used to say that what is happening in European countries. Even there also one put that 33% only has been brought under Amul pattern of cooperative society. 66%, which is equivalent to 5 to 8 lakh crore per annum. It is in North India, they used to call it as a Dudwala category, cycle wala category. By 2 o'clock, if you don't sell the milk, it gets spoiled. So 5 to 8 lakh crore income is there in milk one, dairy one, and it has to be now brought in under the value addition. And it can give large scale employment opportunity in livestock and fisheries. This is what in Western countries and developed countries,
boys and girls are doing it in a very big manner. I even seen last year in Seattle, when we went there, every week they say that, weekly fish farming stall. They grow fish, they brought it and put it in the weekly markets and sell it. And this is, is very important. Agriculture is changing the world. I see that, how to tell the MBA students. MBA is not only one course. How they can change. Agriculture is how it is changing. And food, climate, business, technology, innovation, employment, digital economy. It is no longer merely a farming, it is a knowledge industry, agriculture. And it's becoming the world's largest knowledge industry in a very big manner, and this is where that AI is going to become, artificial intelligence is going to become a very important thing. And it talks about supply chain, it talks about commodity value chain, business and startup, and healthcare, exports, finance, insurance, AI, climate, and environmental, and then startups, and why MBA students should care. How many MBA students are here? Can you raise your hands? Nobody is there. So you can tell them that today we talked about MBA. And you can see that finance, insurance, artificial intelligence, digital economy, everything is digital technology. And then you can see that life sciences, sustainability, global stewardship and compliance, climate and environmental, social and governance. And you can see that modern agriculture is a critical business nexus for all the students. That's why I put it for MBA, but it is for all the students. And you can see that. And then for an example, how with all those things, how it's becoming a global capability center. That's what with the agriculture I'm trying to, I sent a note also that, and there is a service export promotion house which asked me about agriculture. And so I have put it that based on how India can emerge as a, agri-tech global capability. People from all this global south should come here for training. We can't give it to India and other people for the, developed countries to train our people there. And then you can see that it is a technical, traditional agriculture, scientific agriculture, agriculture intelligence, informatics, intelligence and digital. You can see that complete, pictorial representations, how, you would like to see that. And this is how agriculture intelligence since time immemorial. And it is, I used to get it that, and AI is not going to dominate you. You have to give your meaningful questions. If you are not able to vary them, and you are not going to be useful. And you can see that how people used to observe. Today even agriculture science students are not observed, because the education system is not making that. And this is how that, this is, I present that paper, there was under the new education policy, that how Vedic agriculture and traditional knowledge and how it is applicable for contemporary science. So it is set up by initiated in our university. I thought that okay fine, I put it that the Vedic agriculture, Sangam lecture, whole the conference, and this is a very important thing for people like us to work on. And I don't think that in Tamil Nadu, computer science department is working this way. And that's why I purposely put it, even this way, presently, for the students from Pune, traditional water, you can see the color. That, people say that in the land is something like loose sand, and how they were able to do that. And, this is, and you can see that, they adopted natural farming. And then digital, and, many other things that, which you would like to put it, these are all some of the things which is available in the internet, which you can get it, that, you can see that Kurunji, Mullai, Marudam, Nedal, Palai. And classical Tamil literatures in Tamil, it talks about geography and human emotions and identity. And I am now working on completely on this area. This one group is working on, especially from KG College of Arts and Science. Dr. Sankaranarayanasamy and one Mr. Ishwar, Dr. Ishwar, he has done a lot of research work in circumpolar regions. And KS Rangasamy College of Technology in Trichandur. They are working in polygons. And you can see that in places that in circumpolar, how people had experience, observations, and how we can do that observations now in precision form. And this, though I put it that they put this is what the one that my picture, and even I gave my picture, which generates automatically. I showed to my wife, do you like him or do you like me? And you see that these are all my creations. It's in 95. 15 informatics network. And which was even that at that time, I had, and a person like Mr. Kumar will be saying, AgriSnet, AgmartNet, HotNet, FishNet, FundNet, Agricultural Resources Information System, SeedNet, and Cooperative. And they're all, at that time when we introduced, the people may not be able to know that why it is relevant. Now they are all relevant. Why I am telling that for computer science people, information system is the building block. If your information system is very strong, like foundation of a building, you can raise how many story, applause, you can do that. You can apply information technology, and I apply information technology is not everything. And these are all some of the things these are all my credentials, which are all going on. Even AgriSnet made it as a government scheme. Only 2 chief ministers, they have implemented, and one in Tamil Nadu, and another one is the present Prime Minister who was the Chief Minister. He was the first Chief Minister to operationalize AgriSnet. The proposal written by me in January 2000, with the 10,000 terminals sent to the government of India. Approved as a government scheme in 2005, but for implementation between 2008. And went, I think from Tamil Nadu, Dr. Already Pugode, who was an IT minister during the. You see the agricultural informatics, how the components are there. And each one can give a different opening for computer science students. And you can see that our form in such. So I am working on agriculture 4.0. Industry 4.0 has come from Japan, from German. And Japan is working on Society 5.0. Between Industry 4.0 and Society 5.0, agriculture has to be there. So let India contribute. And we are going to establish this center in every wholesale bank. And 4 MBA interns for every center in every wholesale bank. This is what we are trying to work out as a government. So Agmartnet 4.0 will work. It is a combination step, how this can work on it. And this Agmartnet National Agriculture Marketing Information System, digital access to Indian farmers. Everything when you visualize it, it presented to the Confederation of State Agriculture Marketing Board, Indian Agricultural Reforms, One Nation, One Agriculture Market, Farm Laws came 2021, and in North India, large scale farmers, that farm laws is meant for small farmers. But large farmers, they are educated, and but small farmers, they never, even the government of India comes with agri-stack. I have given my putting in various work that this will create a lot of problem for farmers. You can't expect every farmer to have a 5G connectivity that they will answer what you need. Right? And you can't expect that village up, that involve farmer produce organization and primary agricultural cooperative societies in offline verification, so that data trust will take place. Otherwise, voting is not like a banking action. Banking is one account, one mobile number, but it is a different lands and small scale farmers, and they may have literacy and so on and so forth problems. So that's why some of the secretary IGs, they told them, Mr. Moni, why don't you work on data? And this is that this is a component. This is I got into the column 12B and 7 mission board programs. And tribal area, irrigated area, and rainfed area. So if you can, I think you are not, everybody wants to know the Python programming, but the thing is that you can become a millionaire if you understand how you can apply it in agriculture sector. Then your model can go throughout the world. Agentic AI and generative AI, computer vision, and deep learning, machine learning, artificial intelligence can work on it. Adopting AI in industry is not going to solve the problem because industry is structured. We do not know what is available below the ground, above the ground, off the ground. That's why Britishers, wherever they have gone, there is also slogan, phrase in the land of Japan. Such concepts once again with respect to this one, and you see that how generative AI also now to tell that how computer science students can look into agriculture aspect, that this many components, how that 7 mission board programs, when you embed all this AI, how it will look like. These 6 slides, you can see that, you can circulate it to all your students there. The 6 slides will give each importance. AI is not a replacement of human intelligence. This is how that, this is from AI to agricultural wisdom, artificial intelligence, agricultural, informatic systems, and human decision, and agricultural wisdom. I thought that let me give a detailed one so that I need not be available all the time so. And data processing, insight generation, resources stewardship, ecosystem safety net, and democratized access and market power. Agricultural wisdom amplifying human and digital intelligence for digital data for doubling farmers' income by 2022. I conducted 250 webinars after submitting the report. That this is what when you teach, this is what various disciplines will join together. Then when the students go from one discipline to when they go out, they know everything about it, how they should be meaningful that, and this is what we are going to work on it. You can see the diagram, how nicely it is. When you give the input, this is what I submitted to ICR. Amrit Chrissy, and it is completely on. We'll explain with that, and I requested the secretary this afternoon that I already submitted to the agricultural fish ecosystems, and how this is the picture I submitted to the group to the ICR, AI and agricultural wisdom, and this is what some of the tribal area. Since the president is coming from tribal community, I thought that let me operationalize it. So I made a presentation to Minister of Tribal Welfare in August 18. So now from Kashmir to Kanyakumari, tribal communities there only 2 states they don't have a tribal community, Punjab and Haryana. Identified this model from Kashmir to Kanyakumari, northeast. Even I have taken 4 budget where the district where from or Honourable President. The situation is this is for a village in Ambegaon. Near to this only, Swaji was born. The fort is there, and you can see that in Pollachi we are selected by the signed an MOU with the Kupusamy Charitable Trust in Pollachi. That time, Dr. Mohan, engineering college also joined, but they are not attending the activities, but I am pursuing it. And they have identified 34 phytosanitary. 70 and they have done such a modeling with respect to that one that you can see that you can see that we got premium product positioning, marketing strategy, channel, commodity driven growth, and many other things that you can see. And some NGO came and A means appropriate augmented technology. NGOs have got that much interest to adopt technology. And then R means reviving and validating traditional knowledge. And then you have G for traditional tribal ecosystem. And this is now it is understood by central government also that. And this is for anomaly type 1 that protected project area and this much key value chain we come up. Identified each commodity which is growing over there. And this is the brochure which I already brought it out. And you can see this many, I don't know whether in the villages which you are talking about, whether they are there in this area or not. So we'll ask that the NGO to work with you, interested in digital twin. All the villages which you will have in your lab, and the people sitting over there, they will be keeping on sending information. And then we can also get remote sensing satellite and drone application data and so on and so forth. And we can establish digital twin village here in the lab. And this is we put up to Sri Lanka, same model. 14,000 villages, 25 districts. I told them that is half of Tamil Nadu activity in 5 years. So they have got 70 public universities and 100 education institutions. The proposal has gone through the President's Secretary. And it is very important. And another one, I submitted the proposal to ASEAN countries, 7 ASEAN countries. 6,400 universities. And they have completely done for that rubber and palm oil. Then in normal area. And in World Environment Day, I also put this poster, send to all the people, and you can see banana. I am now working on banana value chain, and when you put it, that banana as a one commodity. I wanted to have an international center since I am from Tirunelveli district. I felt that let me know the time of the India's capital and state capital, and that's how people don't even know. And when you see that, you see how we promote as not a green revolution. People say that Professor Swaminathan was green revolution, Professor Moni was green revolution. Another one, GRIN. G is for genomics, R for robotics, I for informatics, and N for nanotechnology. So it's suitable for all 50,000 higher education institutions. Compete with agriculture colleges. My idea is that we should, all engineering colleges, non-engineering colleges should compete with agriculture colleges to tell them that how they have taken the country for a ride. And it is a professional statement that nothing they have their own contribution that for the food supply chain, and then banana agro processing. 13 districts are growing banana. 280 to 250 crores plant has to be cut every year. To remove one plot, the farmer has to give 50 rupees. Right? Fertilizer, mineral water, which can improve soil fertility, which nobody is telling. So we calculated 250 crore plant into 50, how many thousands is village economy? Why don't we have? And then fiber. And some countries are growing banana only for fiber. From that fiber, currency notes are being issued. And that currency note life is more than 100 years. You can't even hold it. And countries like Nepal and Sri Lanka, banana fiber based garment is now international market. And there they don't use the machine to extract fiber. They cut the plant, steam it, and from there they take the fiber. That's how they do that. And it is good for climate resistant crops and so on and so forth. That's why banana has an important thing. When I brought it for in 95, now we are working on it. Can you do one favor? I'm giving as a real research problem to all of you. Now we ask for it. Banana stewed of strength is rich in potassium. And now we have been given that we have to reduce potassium, synthetic potassium needs for our agriculture. And 3 commodities which are from residues. One is banana rich in potassium and cassava leaves, so paper leaves, which is growing in southern part of the world. And then potato leaves. That is blockchain, food technology, fintech and so on and so forth. End-to-end digital value chain. One, national webinar series and public forums beyond. Another one with the African Asian Rule Development on open source and international webinar on open source. This is creating a very good, action point for various global south. And this many goals can be achieved in this region. And Viksit Bharat 2047, agriculture, innovation, entrepreneurship, digital India, AA, and robotics, AA, and carbon economy. Every farmer, if you have a soil health card, you can give them carbon credit. One carbon credit is equal to $50. The money is there. நம்ம வாழைப்பழம் கொலை இருக்கு, அந்த பழத்தெல்லாம் ஃபிங்கர்ஸ்லாம் ரிமூவ் பண்ண பழம் அந்த பழக்கம்பு மாதிரி இருக்குமே, அது இதில் சொல்லுவாங்க அந்த பழக்கம்பு மாதிரி இருக்கும். It itself can give nutraceuticals and fiber and many other biopesticides. We are working on it, and that is being thrown out.
Yes, sir. For now, it is not shredded. The coconut fellow in the environment.
But I am telling that it is so much which can give, if you convert as a nutraceutical, it gives more money. Right? Yeah, that this is it's very important, and this is what the 5 break. And every student, you have to adopt these 5 lines. And it is a must for you to become empowering projects. Impact should be there, and then sustainability. Whatever you do should be sustainable. Then only you can. I was interacting with some experts from Japan. He said, "Listen, I'm thinking about this so 20 billion worth of every year project. He's about 18 years old boy, and this is some of the key takeaways. Agriculture is a knowledge economy, and AA complements, not replaces, transformation enables resilient and inclusive food systems, and applies knowledge, wisdom applies knowledge for the well-being. And this is the word which I have given when I was given the honorary fellowship of the Indian Academy of Horticulture Science on 28 January 2025, and HortNet 5.0. It is a HortNet Informatics Network Validation for open innovation and digital penetration to unlock opportunities and vast potential of horticulture sector. This has been adopted by ICT, and this soft copy also I will give you. And you can I was instrumental from HortNet 1.0 to HortNet 5.0. It is also included in ICR, that horticulture encyclopedia on paper. And I'll be very happy that if this institute with so much, that's why the MOU, I put all the educational institutes' name over there. And if this is such a center for content, I think you can rule the whole world. That's what we do. And you can establish global capability center. Thank you very much.
That agriculture is a knowledge economy. I now have the honor of inviting Dr. T. Kumar, Professor in the Department of Agricultural Engineering.
Respected Chief Guest Professor M. Moni sir, dignitaries in the dais, directors, principals of various group of institutions of RVS, my dear colleagues and student friends, good afternoon to all and all. I really proud privilege to get this opportunity to share this stage on this important occasion of signing the MOU of RBS, the group of institutions with Shobhit University. First, foremost, I would like to convey my heartfelt gratitude to our Honourable Chairman Vijayashree Dr. Kupusamy Ayya, who is behind all these happenings today. Next, my heartfelt gratitude to our Chief Guest Dr. M. Moni, eminent Professor from Shobhit University and former Director General of National Informatics Center. So really, while introducing you, our RVSCET principal told that you can inspire everyone with your talking with databases, but it is real. I'm being an agricultural graduate, I'm really surprised that a person from computer science and IT background having this much of passion towards the farming community and the rural development. I'm really happy to convey this, sir. And we hope that this MOU signing it will not be only in the inking, and we definitely take your words and we will move forward for the development of the rural people and India through Mixed Bharat. And at this juncture, I would like to thank all the principals and directors of RVS group of institutions came over here to grace this occasion. And my special thanks to Dr. K. Sankaranarayanasamy sir, Director Academics, who was always with us to motivate us towards our academic goals. And we are happy to have my sincere thanks to Dr. Mohan Kumar sir, who is the person of contact and who is the person for this program to be happened here. Thank you so much, sir. And with this, without the students who are all the future technocrats who can work towards the agricultural rural development areas. And thank you one and all to present here to grace this occasion. With this few words, I thank you once again to everyone. Thank you.
Many students have heard his presentation. Any student, one or two students come on stage and say your feedback about this. How you are interested in this?
Actually from CSC department. Thank you so much, sir. So, another issue I'm the one who aspiring to be in the form of agriculture department, and I wanted to be a person that who inbuild agriculture, integrate with computer science, and we have done some project regarding that too. And today the session happened here that was very, very useful. Personally to me, that to develop what kind of things happen. Thank you so much for that. And I have a question that, and I need an answer from sir, that people who are aspiring to be part of agriculture, what is the first step that we all want to take? That I need to get answers from you, sir. Yes, sir, I need an answer from you, sir, please. What is the first step that we want to take to be a...
Yeah, it's a good question. It's what? That's why we are trying to have it a cluster of 10 to 15 villages. And you are in which year now? Finally. Maybe that from this year onwards, from the first year onwards to the one, and the students when they join, they will be allocated 10 to 15 villages where people 4 years or 3 years depending upon the terms of education. If they understand their village, for example, village is a university. It is a complex, and if you understand village for development, you will be successful in your time. So I am very happy this question today. What is the first step I should take it? The first step is that in army there is a proper any long march you will walk with empty stomach. And so the first step is you think about your village. What is the problem it has got? You take a SWOT analysis. How we can do it? One of the Magsaysay Award winners, Dr. Monday, he delivered a talk. It is available in the website. I want everyone of Kannadiga, but studied born in Roorkee, born in Rourkela, did IIT, B.Tech in Kharagpur, did his PhD, and then when he was doing for internship in Latin America, he went to a village where they asked that how you people are able to be self-sufficient. Somebody told that, no, we learned it from a country which is 8,500 miles away from our Latin America. What is that country? You don't know. This is where Mahatma Gandhi came. He said that village level, self-reliance. We studied in our school. That's why we put it that, how to make even sunlight-based electricity. And he changed himself. And for the work which is done, he has got Magsaysay Award. And he works in villages now. And he said that our students to understand problem, he said that one exercise which every college should do, he said it, they should take care. They should travel in general compartment from Calcutta to Delhi. By the time they land in Delhi, they will understand what work they are supposed to do. So, he said it that from, Calcutta station, and it's one of the biggest stations in Asia. If they get to the general compartment, but they land in Delhi, they will know what is like, where we work in. And our education system should make our students to travel in general compartment. And I'm very happy that you asked the question that I'm very happy, thank you to you, that asking that what step I should do. But this one is that your village is your university.
Hello everyone, I am Kogul Raj, a final year CSC. First of all, I thank for giving a detailed information about the agriculture. That is our country backbone. Today, now starts the information regarding this. Talking Tamil. அது வந்து இப்போ நம்ம ஸ்டூடெண்ட்ஸ்க்கும் சரி மற்ற இருக்க அதர் ஸ்டாஃப்ஸ் ஃபேக்கல்டிஸும் சரி நம்ம வந்து அக்ரிகல்ச்சர் டிபார்ட்மெண்ட்ஸில் வந்து நிறைய ஃபோக்கஸ் பண்ணுறது கிடையாது. ஏன் அப்படின்னா அதில் இருக்கக்கூடியது வந்து நிறைய இப்போ அக்ரிகல்ச்சர்னு எடுத்துட்டிங்கன்னா அது செக்ரிகேஷன்ஸ் வந்து நிறைய இருக்குது. ஸோ வி பிளான் டு கிரியேட் ஏ ப்ராஜெக்ட் இன் அக்ரிகல்ச்சர் செக்டர். தட் இஸ் த பிகஸ்ட் டைவர்சிட்டி இன் த அக்ரிகல்ச்சர் டொமைன். ஸோ வி ஆர் ஃபேஸிங் மெனி ப்ராப்ளம்ஸ் லைக் தட். ஸோ ஆக்சுவலி நாங்கள் வந்து செகண்ட் இயரில் பிளான் பண்ணி அக்ரிகல்ச்சர் ப்ராஜெக்ட் ஒன்று பண்ணோம். ஹீ இஸ் ஆல்சோ மை டீம்மேட் இந்த ப்ராஜெக்ட். நாங்கள் என்ன ஃபேஸ் பண்ணோம் ப்ராப்ளம்ஸ் அப்படின்னா, வி ஆர் செக்ரிகேஷன் இன் த domains that are all ECE under IoT development and CSE background data analytics and machine learning, and AID is also involved in, but we did not collaborative அதாவது எங்களால் ஒன்றா ஒர்க் பண்ண முடியல. பிகாஸ் அவங்கவுங்க தனித்தனியாக எல்லாருமே வந்து ஒர்க் பண்ண ஆரம்பித்தாங்க. ப்ராஜெக்ட் இருக்குது, எங்களுக்குன்னு ஒரு இது இருக்குது, ப்ளஸ் அகாடமிக்ஸ் இருக்குது, ப்ளஸ் இன்டர்ன்ஷிப், அந்த மாதிரி நிறைய செக்ரிகேஷன் இருக்குது. நான் என்ன ரெக்வஸ்ட் பண்ணுறேன் அப்படின்னா, நம்ம மேனேஜ்மெண்ட்டுக்கு எல்லா டிபார்ட்மெண்ட் ஸ்டூடெண்ட்ஸையும் கொலாபரேட் பண்ணி ஒரு ப்ராஜெக்ட் பண்ணணும் அப்படின்னா அதுக்கு ஒரு அலகேஷன், அதாவது ஒரு ஸ்பேஸ் கொடுத்து அவங்களுக்கு ஒரு மென்டர் அலகேட் பண்ணி அதை வந்து ப்ராப்பராக யூட்டிலைஸ் பண்ணணும் அப்படிங்கிறது என்னோட ஒரு ரெக்வஸ்டேஷன். ஏன் அப்படின்னா, இப்போ நாங்கள் அக்ரிகல்ச்சர் ப்ராஜெக்ட் எடுத்து பண்ணதுலேருந்து வி ஹேவ் ஒர்க் இன் மோர் தென் 3 years, பட் ஸ்டில் வி எதுவுமே நாங்கள் வந்து ரீச்சே பண்ணல. எப்படி சொல்கிறேன், நாங்கள் நிறையா அக்ரி யூனிவர்சிட்டியோட பேசினோம், நிறைய இன்ஃபர்மேஷன் கேதர் பண்ணோம். இருந்தாலும் எங்களால் வந்து டேட்டாஸை கலெக்ட் பண்ணுறதுல லாகிங்கில் இருக்கும், ஏஐ டெவலப்மெண்ட் லாகிங்கில் இருக்கும், அண்ட் ஐஓடி டெவலப்மெண்ட் லாகிங்கில் இருக்கும். எல்லாத்துலேயும் பேக்ரவுண்டில் வந்து நிற்கிறது என்னன்னா அமௌண்ட், ஃபினான்ஷியல் சப்போர்ட் அப்படின்ற ஒன்று வந்து எங்கள்கிட்ட கிடையாது. அஸ் ஸ்டூடெண்ட்ஸாக எங்களுக்கு எந்த ஒரு ரெவன்யூ கிடையாது. ஸோ நாங்கள் மேனேஜ்மெண்ட்டே கேட்டோம், அண்ட் our HODs are also on the recommended, and so we participated in multiple hackathon and we secured in first place and second place. So we collect some amounts in this and we utilize for that amount for this project and another project, but we expect some amounts from management and also some support like technical side, like we also have a farmland in our group of institution. In first year we visit that, after that we cannot able to visit that because some security issues, because some issues, ஏதாவது இஷ்யூ நடந்தது அப்படின்னா அந்த பர்மிட் கூட எங்களை அலோவ் பண்ண மாட்டாங்க. ஸோ என்னால் வந்து அந்த ஃபார்மிங் லேண்டுக்குள்ளே என்னால் போய் விசிட் பண்ண முடியாது. ஸோ நாங்கள் எங்கே டெஸ்ட் பண்ணோம் அப்படின்னா, நம்ம காலேஜ் பேக்ரவுண்ட் சைட்லேயே வந்து பில்டிங் ஒட்டியே அக்ரிகல்ச்சர் ஸ்மார்ட்டாக சின்னதாக வந்து ஒரு ஃபார்மிங் லேண்ட் இருக்குது. ஸோ அதில் நாங்கள் பிளான் பண்ணி பண்ணோம். இருந்தாலும் வந்து எங்களுக்கு அந்த டேட்டா பத்தாது. ஒரு ஃபார்மிங் லேண்டில் என்டையர் ஸ்கொயர் ஃபீட் வச்சு நம்ம டெஸ்ட் பண்ணுறோம் அப்படின்னாலும் அதையும் ஒரு 1 ஏக்கரில் அனலைஸ் பண்ணுற டேட்டா வந்து டிஃப்ரெண்ட் ஆகும். ஸோ அப்போ நான் அந்த ஒரு இடத்துல பண்ணுறதுக்கும் அந்த சைடு ஒரு 100 மீட்டர் தள்ளி பண்ணுறதுக்கு எனக்கு டிஃப்ரென்ஸ் இருக்கும். ஸோ அதெல்லாம் கலெக்ட் பண்ணோம் அப்படின்னா எனக்கு ஃபார்மிங் லேண்டுன்னு ஒன்று வேணும். அது எல்லாமே நாங்கள் வந்து காலேஜ் படிக்கிறதுனால எங்களுக்கு அட்டண்டன்ஸ்னு ஒன்று இருக்குது, அகாடமிக்ஸ்னு இருக்குது. இது ரெண்டையும் நம்ம பார்க்கும்போது நாங்கள் தனியாக போய் லீவ் போட்டோ ஓடி வாங்கியோ அதை வந்து கம்ப்ளீட் பண்ண முடியாது. ஏன்னா இட்ஸ் அண்டர் டெக்னிக்கல் டெவலப்மெண்ட் அண்ட் ஆல்சோ வந்து எங்களோட பேசிக்ஸில் ஃபார்மிங் லேண்ட் அப்படிங்கிற அனாலிட்டிக்ஸே ஒரு பெரிய லேண்டிங்காக இருக்கும். ஸோ சார் வந்து இப்போ எக்ஸ்பிளைன் பண்ணும்போது ஒரு என்டையர் டீட்டெயில் ஸ்ட்ரக்சர்ட் அக்ரிகல்ச்சர் எக்கனாமியை வந்து டெலிவர் பண்ணாங்க. லைக் ஃப்ரம் சாயில் இன்டெலிஜென்ஸ் டு கன்சூமர் மார்க்கெட் பிளேஸ். ஸோ தீஸ் ஆர் த ஆக்சுவலி எங்கள் ப்ராஜெக்ட் என்னன்னா end-to-end ஸ்மார்ட் ஃபார்மிங் அசிஸ்ட் அப்ளிகேஷன் வித் கன்சூமர் மார்க்கெட் பிளேஸ் அண்ட் சாயில் இன்டெலிஜென்ஸ். ஸோ ஒரு ஃபார்மர் வந்து ஒரு லேண்டை செலக்ட் பண்ணுறதுல இருந்து நாங்கள் அந்த ஃபார்மர் அந்த ப்ராடக்டை எடுத்து போய் மார்க்கெட் பிளேஸில் ரீச் பண்ணுற வரைக்கும் ஒரு அப்ளிகேஷன். இது என்ன டிஃப்ரென்ஸ் அப்படின்னா, ஆல்ரெடி இருக்கிறதுக்கும் எங்களுக்கு என்ன டிஃப்ரென்ஸ் யூனிக்னஸ் அப்படின்னா, ஏடிஎஸ் ஸ்கீம் எலிஜிபிலிட்டி. ஒரு ஃபார்மருக்கு ஆட்டோமேட்டிக்காக அந்த ப்ரொஃபைலை வச்சு அந்த லேண்டோட இன்ஃபர்மேஷனை வச்சு நாங்கள் வந்து அவங்க எந்த ஸ்கீமுக்கு எலிஜிபிள் அப்படிங்கிற ஒரு எலிஜிபிலிட்டியே சொல்லுவோம். ஸோ அதுக்காக நாங்கள் 1 year ஒர்க் பண்ணியிருக்கோம். த்ரூ எதுக்கு அப்படின்னா அந்த ப்ரொஃபைலை வெரிஃபை பண்ணுறதுக்கு அண்ட் ஆட்டோமேஷன் ஸ்கீம்ஸ், அந்த ஸ்கீம்ஸை எடுக்கிறதுக்கு கவர்மெண்ட் வெப்சைட்ஸ்லேருந்து அந்த ஸ்கீம்ஸ் எடுக்கிறதுக்கு. ஸோ இதெல்லாம் ஒர்க் பண்ணும்போது எங்களுக்கு இன்டர்ன்ஷிப்ஸ், அகாடமிக்ஸ், அட்டண்டன்ஸ் இந்த மாதிரி நிறைய டிஃப்ரென்ஸ் இருக்குது. ஸோ ஒரு ப்ரொவைட் ரெக்வெஸ்ட் என்ன அப்படின்னா, ஒரு வீக்குக்கு ஒரு 3 to 2 days ஆச்சும் வந்து மினிமம் பர் டே 2 hours இந்த மாதிரி அலோகேட் பண்ணி நமக்குன்னு ஒரு ஸ்பேஸ் கொடுத்து ஒரு மென்டர் கைடோட அதை கொடுத்தாங்க ப்ரொவைட் பண்ணாங்க அப்படின்னா ரொம்ப யூஸ்ஃபுல்லாக இருக்கும். ஸோ அது ஒரு மெயின் இஷ்யூ ஸ்டூடெண்ட்ஸ் ஃபேஸிங் தட். அண்ட் ஃபைனலி ஐ தேங்க் டு அவர் சீஃப் கெஸ்ட் பிகாஸ் I get more information rather than I exposure in 3 years. அக்ரிகல்ச்சர் இதில் வந்து 3 வருஷம் நான் கலெக்ட் பண்ண இன்ஃபர்மேஷனை விட சார் எக்ஸ்பிளைன் பண்ண அந்த பிபிடியில் இருக்கக்கூடிய இன்ஃபர்மேஷன் வந்து ரொம்ப அதிகமாக இருக்குது. அப்போ நாங்கள் என்ன நினச்சோன்னா, இப்போ அந்த 3 வருஷம் ஒர்க் பண்ணதுலையும் நம்ம இன்னும் கம்மியாக தான் பண்ணியிருக்கோம். ஸோ இன்னும் நிறைய பண்ணணும் அப்படிங்கிற ஒரு இன்ஃபர்மேஷன் வந்து அந்த இதுலேருந்து கிடச்சிட்டு இருக்கு. ஆனால் இருந்தாலும் ஒரு டைவர்ஸாக போகிறதுனால ஒரு கைட்லைன்ஸ் வந்து ஆஃப்டர் தட் கிடைச்சா நல்லாயிருக்கும். இந்த இதுக்கு ப்ரோக்ராம்க்கு அப்புறம் ஏதாவது ஒரு கைட்லைன்ஸ் மாதிரி கிடைச்சா நல்லாயிருக்கும். ஸோ ஐ ரெக்வஸ்ட் ஃபார் தட். தேங்க்யூ.
எக்ஸ்பிரஷன் கொடுத்தாங்க. அதே மாதிரி வந்து நீங்களும் உங்களுடைய ஒரு ரெக்வஸ்ட் என்னன்னா, every one of you make about one paragraph of that what you have understood today, and I really appreciate you the way in which you put it. This problem which he has given is that if you adopt a village, 10 to 15 villages, and sign an MOU with the Panchayat president, then you become as a lab for all your students. Village we should convert as a computing lab for your village, so that 24 hours the students should be able to go and work over there, and that's how it has to come. That's why the computing model is a village lab we have to create it. That's why I put it in terminology digital twin village. Digital twin village means whatever, you will also have a lab here, and they will have in the village level real time one. Unfortunately, in India, digital India, we have all these things online systems, but all online systems are not real time systems. So this college like this should make it that real time system, so that everybody is inclusive and benefited. Time should come. I am very happy that both of you, like that many of you now, they will be able to come and talk, but the time is not there. But my request is that we will take from one page from you, we will select from that what is the 10 out of 10 page, we will take it, we will convert as a projects. That is my assurance. Okay, so today's one is that every one of you, you have got your independence, and like he has come out, he has given really that his issue. I am working for 3 years, but I wanted to achieve something when I go out. This is what every student, and you write it down what you want to do that, and let us see that when you have a project based. He also talked about everything is finance based. When you work on it, the first year itself, we should work on a project and get it approved. We will get a funding so that the students can work on it. That's why I already requested the Honourable Principal that from this year onwards, I think he will make it. Every year there will be a one vision statement. This year, this college will focus on this statement. Like that, after 25 years, we will have a 25 mission statement. It will have a fantastic understanding that this college is not only generating people, this many graduates, this many engineers, but also have 25 problems which we worked on it. We have an annual complete deliberation on these problems. Every workshop, seminars and everything, rather than having a different one. That's already I made a request. Thank you very much, Mr. Gokul and Mr. Gautam, for coming out, and we will support you very effectively. Thank you. Thank you. Sorry that the way you thought that it is a good, it's an important day for me. The idea is that by 2047, no farmer should go